everybody, Laura here, ready to do some yoga for shoulders today. I thought, well, maybe if you've been working from home or, helping the kids, whatever, I just thought it would be nice. I look a little crooked here, I think. Let me adjust this a little bit. Well, wait a second. I always look crooked. So I thought that we'll try to do some things with, if you have, this is a strap. This is a stretch out strap, but you don't necessarily have to have one of these. Maybe if you have a yoga strap, that's great. A tie, maybe a belt to your bathrobe, doesn't matter. Just something to stick your hands into. And this is going to be done seated, so you can do this in a chair, or if you're more comfortable sitting on the top of your feet or sitting in a cross-legged position. It doesn't matter. This yoga tonight is not going to be very long. I'm just trying to give us something different every day, something to keep our minds active, keep our bodies stretched out. All right, so let's we'll begin here. Remember, you can always pause this whenever you need to once it's up and loaded. So let's just come into a comfortable seated position, whatever that means for you. And as always, let's bring our awareness to the breath. Kind of settle in, take stock of how you're feeling, how everything's going for your day. Let's take 5 nice, easy breaths through the nose, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Fantastic. So if you have that strap, now is a good time to grab it. We're going to take the hands maybe wider than the shoulders here. All we're going to do here is just allow the arms to raise or rise, right? Just like that. If you have a strap, wonderful, that's fantastic. And what I usually like to do is when I have that strap, I kind of pull it out a little bit. Remember, keep the ribs contained in the front, back, the neck is long, whatever works for you. So it's real gentle. And again, just inhaling and exhaling here, right? Woo! Get us ready for a hanging wash on the line. How's that? Painting, anything that we need to do. Fantastic. We're going to bring those arms down. I'm going to turn to the side so that you can see me a little bit. Right? So same thing. And now if you can, you take the arms behind your head a little bit, right? And again, keep those ribs contained. There, that's probably better, right? So it's a little bit behind. Whatever works for you. We're just holding. Fantastic. We'll bring those down. Whew. All right. So let's inhale the arms up and then exhale them back a little bit. We'll do that 5 times, right? So the arms come up and then the arms come down. You got it. Inhale and exhale. I'm going to move that strap out of your way a little bit so it doesn't get in your vision. Right? 2 more, please. And fantastic. Great. So same strap. We're going to narrow the strap. So it was wider than the shoulders. Now, actually, let me back up a little bit. So the hands are still wide. I apologize. And I'm going to bring one hand up and one hand kind of behind, right? So we're gonna hold there again, right? So from a front view, it's like this. This is my left hand, this is my right. Woo-wee. And then we'll bring that out. Let's go for that other side. So one arm goes up by the ear and the other arm goes slightly kind of behind or out to the side. Inhaling and exhaling. If you feel any tension in your neck, see if you can let it go. Great. Now let's add some movement to that, right? 5 times one side, 5 times the other. So my left arm comes up, my right arm goes out to the side, and then in, same side. Inhale and exhale. Great, let's try the other side. I'm going to switch all the way to the end here, right? So it's out, ooh, right? Last time. Wonderful. Whew. All right, great job. I should have grabbed my yoga mat here. So now we'll go to what I was saying earlier about the hands being about shoulder distance apart, or maybe even a little less, right? So the arms are going to go much more narrow. We hold there. And again, I like to pull the arms apart just a little bit, right? Back the neck's long. If you're sitting like I am on the top of your feet, see if you can drop your tailbone down. And notice I'm not necessarily gazing up or, a little forward. Good, hands come down. Whew. Let's lift and lower those arms. And, all right, so it's an inhale up and an exhale down, right? Some people do this with maybe a dish towel, don't have to have a yoga strap, it's just something. Now this time I'm going to leave those up there, and then I'm going to bend the elbows. So the strap is touching the back of my head. Ooh, and I'm pushing my elbows out, right? So I'm going to show you here. Ooh. A little upper back activation, really good if you have sat, your hands are on a computer, right? Drawing those shoulder blades toward each other. A little break there, right? So let's do that movement, right? So we've been doing a stillness and then a movement today. So it's an up and then a stretch. It's getting caught on my ponytail. Stretch and a stretch. Elbows out to the side, please. 3 and 2 and last one. Whew. Wonderful, fantastic. Now, give those arms a little shake. This one you're probably familiar with, right? So we're going to take the hands behind, clasp those hands behind, right? And then lift your heart. There you go. Easy peasy. If you can, the hands lift away from your back, tailbones down, belly buttons in, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Just breathing. Good, and then we'll relax that out. Now let's again add some movement to it, right? So it's a lift and a lower, right? Do what you can. Lift your heart, hands go down and out. Let's do 2 more. And 1 more. Ooh, wonderful. Good, give it a shake. Now, right? Same movement, but then the hands are going to go to one side, right? So if you can, hands go behind your back again. I've interlaced my fingers, right? If I can, I brought my hands over to my right side, right? So my elbow, one elbow's back. I'll show you a little what it looks like back there. Woo. Little internal rotation, right? A little stretch. Good. Shake it out. Fantastic. And then let's try that other side. Ooh. Oh, wow, what a difference. I can tell one side is not as flexible as the other, for me, anyway. All right. Now, again, we'll add that movement, right? One side and then out to the back. One side and out. This is 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic, right? Let's try the other side. Behind. Woo. And 4, 3. You got it. 2. And 1. Fabulous. Now here's one that you probably all done, right? This is my left hand. I'm going to take it behind, give myself a little pat on the back, right? And then right hand finds it nice and tall through the spine. So if you can, keep your head back, right? Allow that shoulder, hand to touch the shoulder or the middle of the back. Stretch that tricep. Good. Let's try the other side. Okay? So it's a little pat on the back, right? Wherever it works for you. Opposite hand finds it. Okay? You got it. Feel that stretch of the tricep yet? I sure do. And out. Wonderful. So remember that movement. So left, let's get a little stretch to the side. Over and up. Even if you're in a chair, just a little over and up. Good. 3 and 2. Beautiful job, everybody. And 1. Whew. Let's go the other direction. I'm going to sit down here a second. Sorry. And so, there we go. Over and up. Over and up. 3 and 2 and 1. Fabulous. Wonderful. Right? And now, fun kicks and giggles. We're going to take those hands behind us, right? And we're going to try either grab opposite wrists or make prayer hands in the back. All right, so it kind of looks like this, either here or if you can't, take the hands behind. Yeah, right? So let's breathe there, right? Inhaling and exhaling. Now this time, I'm going to leave my hands there. I'm just going to kind of wiggle my hands up a little bit. Wiggle them up a little bit. Wiggle them up a little bit. Good. And out. Fabulous. I'm going to roll out my yoga mat here. Right? This is going to feel good now. All right, easy peasy, right? So if you have your yoga mat, bring it on out, right? Down dog. Let me move back here so you can see me, right? So hands are going to go forward on that mat, and we're just going to sink back, right? So fingers are spread wide. Good. Now, if you can, same thing, take your right hand, slide it under you, walk that left hand forward, and just kind of rotate over toward the left, right? So you're stretching the back of that shoulder. Good. Let's do that to the other side, right? Left hand, draw it under, reach through. And up, all fours if you can, right? Sink in between those shoulders and lift, sink, and lift, sink, lift, sink. 2 and 1. Fabulous. Good job. Shake out. So bring your hands forward, lift them up. Big circle. I know my bookcase is kind of in the way here. Big circles. 3, 2. Go the other direction. 5. That's it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Eagle arms. Arms go out. Thumbs are up. I'm going to place my left arm over my right. I bend my elbows, and if I can, I let my hands find each other and then lift them up. Big stretch across between those shoulder blades. Do what feels best for you. If your hands don't touch, that's okay. You know, if you can barely bend your elbows, that's okay. And then gently out. Arms are up, right over left. Crisscross applesauce. Ooh-wee. Good stuff, right? Up through center. And gently out. Whew. Let's take it on back for a moment. Roll on back. Take your arms overhead. Oh, wow, what a difference, huh? Maybe arms out to the sides. Maybe bend your elbows. Allow the arms to go long by your side, right? Palms up. Extend those legs. We're just going to take 5 easy breaths here. We did all our shoulder work. Time to do a little bit of relaxation. So you're in Shavasana, right? Resting pose on the spine, right? So it looks like, let's see if you can see, right? You're out and long. You made that pillow for your heart. Allow all the benefits of all the poses to sink into your body. Great job. Wiggle those fingers and toes. Maybe a big stretch. Woo. I know this was very short today, but I thought we'll just do some shoulders, and tomorrow we'll get back at it with a bit longer of a session. All right. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Bye, everybody.